Who's paying a lot of money? I'm not paying nothing. Hey, Natsuna, how's it going? Sorry, I'm a little behind. I was hoping to be on right at 9:30. Had to go take a quick shower because I was smelly. Just gonna put it as plainly as possible. I needed a shower. So guys, we're gonna get going. Make sure you check out Meta PCs. They've been a big supporter of the channel. Black November sale still going on. Lots of goodies you can pick up. Discounted builds, all that good stuff. Top of the line computers, of course, built right here in the USA. You know, local tech support. You talk to somebody in the US if you need help. Retail stores, 2 in Arizona, 1 in Gilbert, 1 in Phoenix. Fantastic stuff. Spanish female YouTuber was banned from EA Play. I saw something about that. You know, Natsuno, I would have tried to make a video about that, but I don't want to disrupt my schedule. And I downloaded the 155 gigabytes of this Stalker game. So I didn't want to disrupt that. I wanted to stick with the plan, get the game played. Of course, I haven't opened it yet. Hopefully shaders aren't going to take too long to install and all that good stuff. Hang on a second. What do we got here? Let me see what's going on. Oh, it's because it's through Game Pass. That's why. Yeah, we should be good. Just let me see. Launching game. Could take a little while. I installed it on one of my SSDs, so that should help with any performance issues we might have. The only thing I worry about, to be honest, is just sheer, you know, quality of the game running on my PC. Because if it's a chunky game, if it's a, you know, top of the line, needs the most updated hardware and software kind of shit to run properly, my graphics card's, it's lacking. That's right, your birthday's coming up. Well, happy early birthday again, Natsuno. Yeah, no, exactly. No. So that's why I want to make it very clear. No, I am not Russian. I am playing this game in the USA. No risk of getting, you know, arrested for treason or whatnot. You know, to be fair, this is the first Stalker game I've played. I bought a copy of Call of Pripyat and never even installed it. I've had it for like a year on my computer. Or on Steam, never installed it. I'm not sure why the game's not loading. I've heard that there are some performance issues for some people. But, here we go. Compiling shaders. This is the part I was worried about. This is the part I was afraid of. Oh, you know, I need to go main display anyways. Your friends give you pumpkin pie and cookies today for your birthday. Well, normally for my birthday, I would go with cake, but you can never go wrong with pumpkin pie. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go full screen. There we go. A little bit bigger. You know, 20 is a big birthday. And then, of course, 21 in the United States is a much bigger deal because that's the drinking age. But to be honest, if you are raised around people who are sensible when it comes to alcohol and you're not like some crazy college kid going off to school without your parents around or, you know, around friends who drink and party and shit, turning 21 is not that big of a deal. I recall when it happened to me, it's like, yeah, we just went to dinner. My mom bought me my first dog. That was my baby for 13 years after that. But like, 21 wasn't that significant other than the number. Other than, you know, every time you want to buy alcohol or anything else, legally you have to show your ID. I look like an NPC. Oh, no. Oh, waited my whole life for somebody to tell me I'm an NPC. Oh, man. Well, I can hear my graphics card go into town. We'll see how well my computer runs this game. I'm sure my RAM, processor, everything else is fine with it. It's going to be the graphics card that'll be the real test. I guess I'll just put my music back on for now. Since nothing's happening in the game anyways yet. Oh, like Ukraine. See, I don't know Ukraine accent. I can do like Russian. We get the vodka. In Russia, road forks you. I look a lot like my brother. And even though we're both white, you know, Irish, Italian, Dutch, other very white races, ethnicities, and all that background, he would always, like, because he had a very prominent nose and his beard, if he let it grow at all, he looked like a freaking, like, Arab or something. It was crazy. Oh man, I knew the shaders were going to take a while, but holy cow. Yeah, no, it's funny though, because like with the Italian nose going on, it throws a lot of people off. Oh, so Natsuno, I don't know if you caught the last time that we were here. I was talking about my van. Let me see if I can get my mouse out of here. My mouse is stuck, everybody. That sounds bad. I'm just gonna turn this down a second. I dropped my van off to get the door latch replaced on Tuesday because some asshole was trying to break into my van, messed with the lock, it disabled the sensor, so my car, when I drive it, thinks that the door is hanging open even if it's shut. The remote will no longer shut it because the sensor and the wiring is all messed up. And so I dropped my van off on Tuesday. They said they needed to keep it overnight. They said that by Wednesday they should have it fixed. Then, of course, they decided that it was going to be Thursday. And now here I am on Friday with a loaner car so that they can fix my car by Monday. So, yeah, good times. And of course, that's going to cost like $1,300. I'm hoping I can get my insurance to cover part of it. They said they won't send it to insurance. I have to wait till the work is done, and then they will give me the paperwork to send to my insurance company. I'm like, you guys can't just bill it to my insurance and have them handle it from there? That just seems kind of weird. How localizers and censoring outfits and upskirts like in Guilty Gear and photo mode. You know, here's the thing, Natsuno. I got mixed feelings on it. Did I look up video game characters' skirts when I was younger? Sure. Do I think anything of it now? No. Do I need it in my games? No. Do I think it should be censored? No. It's like across the board, I'm like, yeah, okay, if you get your rocks off by looking up a video game character's skirt, I'd say, hey, maybe go spend some time around a real woman. But at the same time, do I care if you do it? Absolutely not. It's a video game character. You're not hurting anybody. I've read articles recently talking about this stuff from all these people like The Gamer, The Verge, Polygon, where they're essentially going, oh, bad behavior in video game will lead to bad behavior in real life. I'm like, first off, I want to see the stereotypical basement-dwelling incel gamer doing the upskirt shots of Eve on Stellar Blade, going out in public and doing that, trying that on a real woman. It doesn't happen. It literally doesn't happen. But, you know, they just say it reinforces toxic, misogynist stereotyping and sexist behavior. It's like, dude, go screw yourself. Like enough of this. No, I almost didn't stream yet. I was thinking about waiting a little bit later because I saw Smash was streaming. He had Grums and Endymion and somebody else on there talking to this French guy who used to work at Reflector. He had some information about Sweet Baby Inc., Kimbler. So it's like I know that we have some overlap on our channels. I'm like, I don't really want to try to go live while he's still streaming, but I wanted to hold as close to that 9:30 start time as I possibly could. So hopefully that doesn't screw me around too hard. Yeah, I listened in to on his live stream. It didn't really, like, nothing this guy had to say really seemed like that that big of a deal beyond what we've already known about Sweet Baby Inc., Baby Ghost, Weird Ghosts, Kimball Air, the Halavkas, again, going all the way back to Gamergate 1. No, Natsuno. The one argument that I can understand about fan service is you always hear this, you see the media attacking fan service in a video game. Oh, this is just fan service. And you go, well, okay. If customers are the ones paying for something and they're the ones who tell you what they want in a game, give them the product they want. I can understand why they make the argument, like sometimes in movies, sometimes this director, some artsy-fartsy director will be like, I didn't want to give them what they wanted. I wanted to give them what they needed. I wanted to create the story that they didn't know they needed and all that kind of crap, right? And so I can understand not always just reverting to, I'm terrified to make a movie that I want to make, so I'm just going to make something by the books that fans will like. I can understand the argument there about fan service going, maybe go out of your way to do something a little different, and hopefully it'll work, you know? Hey, Mahendra, new update on the Katakawa situation. Oh, is there an update? I saw that, I can't remember who covered it in the video. It might have been Clownfish TV. I can't remember. I didn't see it. I was super busy today. I didn't get a chance to watch Vera's videos. I don't think I watched more than 3 minutes of Smash. Didn't catch any of the guys like Yellow Flash that I normally watch. Nothing. You can never take feminists seriously. Hey, Guitar Man. Even most women don't either. My wife doesn't. I'll tell you what. I tell people all the time. My wife is more conservative, right-wing, old-fashioned than I am. And that's not even... then that's not, you know, easy to do as far as a lot of things go. It's like this conversation, ask my wife how she feels about female drivers, women voting, female cops, female military, you know, combat operatives and stuff. It's like, yeah, no. The girl boss narrative in stories and video games and movies, my wife finds most of it to be very, very cringe. Like, in certain situations, I can tolerate a fair amount of, like, girl bossery. If it makes sense for the character, if it fits the story, if it's believable. Katakawa, Japan is surrounded by Tencent in China. Kanao, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one in Korea. And Sony, US. Interesting. So what, they're getting pressure from all three of those companies? Yeah, sorry, Mahendra. I was burning the midnight oil last night getting that article done for Fandom Pulse. Made my video on it. Nobody saw it. I got like 1.7 thousand views on my video this morning, which sucks because I feel I was a couple days late, you know, a couple days late to the topic of Unknown 9 Awakening, because I started researching the studio, the casting director, all this stuff about a week ago. But it's been a very busy time for me, so getting all this information compiled for an article and then making a video out of it was even harder. Unfortunately, it led to my video being released, you know, my video and article both being released a little late, which sucked. So it is what it is. Hopefully it gains some traction down the road because there's a lot there. Those casting directors, they're just as complicit in all this DEI crap as the consulting companies and everything else too. It all goes together. No censorship since it's a 10-plus-year-old game. Well, yeah, that's the way to go. Japanese law is allowed and the company's taken over by foreigners once they're vulnerable. Interesting. Yeah, Mahendra, I'm going to have to seriously look into it more. I haven't spent that much time. Can I decline? Wait, what is this? User license agreement, okay. Send technical data and crash reports. I don't care. All right. Gamma, 44%. I'm going to leave the game a little bit brighter because sometimes on stream it is harder for you guys to see if the game is too dark. So even if on my monitor it looks fine, I'm like, yeah, it needs to be a little bit brighter. I'm going to brighten it up a little bit. Even if it's brighter than it's supposed to be, I'd rather do that so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's get the motion blur turned off. Difficulty rookie. Stalker. Veteran. There's only 3 difficulties? You know, I'm just going to leave it on rookie for now. If I can change the difficulty during the game, I will. Streamer mode disabled. Disable copyrighted soundtracks and hide your nickname. Oh. Yeah. Well, if there's copyrighted music, I'm going to disable that. So enable that. And then, frickin'... No, hang on a second. Apply. Where is motion blur? I want to turn that crap off. Where would motion blur? I feel like everybody's got it under a different setting somewhere. Object, yeah, we're gonna leave everything at medium. Motion blur quality, motion blur. How do we turn motion blur off? Strength, here we go. No, depth of field medium. What the hell? Reset. Reset! Okay. Wait, where are recommended settings at? Now everything's at epic. Shit. Alright, hang on a second. Apply that. Go back to game, rookie, streamer mode enabled. I don't want motion blur on at all. Where do we turn that off at? Screw it. Just gonna leave that alone. Sound, ooh. We'll go 100% because I've got the Streamlabs turned down a little bit. That's fine. Accessibility, what do we have for accessibility? Color correction. See, when these weirdos, these people that worked for Sweet Baby Inc., worked for like on Life is Strange and Dragon Age Velguard, the accessibility consultants, they're like, take spiders out of the game because of arachnophobia. You know, do all these things, put in trigger warnings ahead of things that might be traumatic for people. No, accessibility is color correction. Audio, you know, visual, aids for people who are deaf or blind or have some sort of physical impediment. It's like, these people are freaks. Let me see here. That's why Kadokawa is approached by Sony, Japan, not USA, about Stalker 2 situation. Pirate Sea and a Russian hacker is banned from Stalker 2 discussion. Well, it doesn't surprise me that obviously Russia and Ukraine are going to have... They're going to butt heads over the situation right now, especially given the fact that it's a Ukrainian studio. So it's like, I get it. Oh, that's right. Endymion covered it. That's who I was thinking covered it. Hang on. That the reason why Sony Japan branch wants to buy Kadokawa is to simply cover the mess that Sony did over the past years. Interesting. See, I'm not sure how all the licensing works. Is Kadokawa connected to the Sony US branch already? And so this is Sony Japan trying to fix it? That I could be like misreading that. I'm very much not familiar with the entire situation. Oh no, we're gonna play Stalker, yeah, not Rookie. You guys gotta remember, I am so not up to date with all this anime stuff anyways. Oh no, what do you have to cut? Oh, I thought something was screwed up again. How long are you staying up? Yeah, any idea what that is? I'm just trying to gauge how long I'm going to be doing this. Alright. Kadokawa's large income comes from software games. Oh. See, I wasn't aware of that. Before this entire situation, I had never heard the name Kadokawa.
Last question, Dr. Dallin. Are you sure the perimeter surrounding the zone is really enough? If a powerful emission were to occur, we...
Listen, the zone has remained stable for years.
How did I manage to download it? I got rid of some other files.
Human history without first guaranteeing its safety. As the head of the Scientific Institute for Research of the Chernobyl area, or CIRCA for short, I believe the wonders that we will bring to the world far outweigh the potential risks.
How big are these risks exactly?
The zone reveals a whole new world.
The zone, huh?
Stick with the old one, fearing change. But tell me, do you want our descendants to remember us as cowards?
I feel like this Dr. Dalen guy is up to no good.
Venture forward to a new, better humanity.
Yeah, Mahendra, I had enough room on one of my two SSDs. I got rid of some games I hadn't played for a while, just uninstalled them. I didn't want to put this on the hard drive because I wanted to be able to run it a little bit smoother and faster. So I got enough room on one of the SSDs.
Were evacuated. I remind our listeners that a similar incident happened in our region quite recently, ruining homes and livelihoods.
Yes, well, everyone else knows about Kadokawa because they pay attention to anime in Japan.
Stay calm, assuring them the situation is totally under control.
I don't think it's under control. I feel like I'm gonna be missing so much because I didn't play the first game. Yeah, one of the biggest publishing companies in Japan. That makes sense. But yeah, I feel like I have no idea what's gonna be going on in this game because I didn't play the first one.
Alive back there?
I'm okay.
Skiff, I'm Skiff.
Zone is really raging today. See that? It was a hell of a blast. Can't remember one so fierce.
Are we, close?
Kind of.
Oh boy. That's a fried bird, holy crap.
Checkpoints will be on alert after the emission.
Right, they own From Software.
Way in. Crack in the wall to the left of the fault.
Typically, game performance on my PC is good. There's not really any games that I can't run.
Act along the way.
It's more a matter of how efficiently I can run them and stream at the same time.
Anomalous energy. But I've got this shiny metal thing to recharge it. One lucky activation and we have a gold mine here.
Sector 9, visual detection of the vault. I say again, Sector 9, visual detection of the vault.
I don't even know what we're doing here.
Show me what you found.
First Stalker came out in 2007, yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time, I guess. But like I said, I bought Call of Pripyat when it was on sale, I just never downloaded it.
I've seen artifacts taken from the zone before. They always burn out and fall apart real fast. But this one?
This one is not from the zone.
Oh, I bet. Where'd you find it?
In my laundry basket.
Found it with my skivvies. They can at least remaster Bloodborne. Is that what they're waiting on? Because they don't have the rights to
You have
remaster
any idea
it?
what this scanner cost me? If it's not an artifact, it's gonna blow us all to hell! I won't let my hard work come to nothing because of you. I won't let you push it down the shit.
That's right, break that hand. Break it.
This stone owes me a new home. We gotta move.
This reminds me of that game that I played last year, that Russian game that came out. Crap, what was the name of that game? It's like if the Russians won World War II, I guess, or something. It's like Cyberpunk almost, but more like I think it's like 1970s Russia.
With the scanner.
Crap, what was the name of that game?
He's waiting for you. Good luck.
Oh, because it's a smaller IP. Okay. I don't know. I feel like Sony just can't find their ass with both hands, to be honest. What was the name of that game? Atomic Heart. Thank you, Mahendra. It was actually pretty fun. It was an enjoyable game. I got about, I think, like halfway through before I just kind of got bored. In general, pretty good game. Across the perimeter. Can we lay down? Oh no, that's to... Oh shit, what was that? Oh my god, I shouldn't start pushing buttons. Alright, hang on, we gotta... If we can tilt... Let me see if I can switch the controls. Let me see here. Controls. Where are my keybinds at? Alright. Where is tilt left? Tilt left. Lean left. I want to be... Wait, is currently used by action change ammo type. What? Seriously? No, change ammo type is N. Or this. We're gonna use this instead of that. Firing mode is B. I can remember B. That's the same for Insurgency, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so... Lean left is gonna be this bumper. And lean right is gonna be this bumper. Alright, easy enough. No more wasting like meds or whatever the hell that was. Hey, Susano. Said I was funding the IRA and a lot of other stuff. What, this game? Oh, Atomic Heart. Okay. Don't think they realized it was on Game Pass. They got that funding either way. Yeah, that's the thing, Susano. It's like, look, this is like saying I don't support the CCP, but once again, like Black Myth Wukong was just a good game made by a studio of Chinese people. Whether the CCP funded it, profited from it or not, the same works for my cell phones that I buy every 3 years. You buy a cell phone, you're giving money to China, like it or not. You know, there are so many hills that you can potentially die on that at some point there are things you can effectively, easily boycott or, you know, close your wallets and not support with your money. But it's like if you're trying to boycott an entire country, good luck. That's not an easy thing to do or you know, to be effective at. Now, this isn't going to be the kind of game where I have to, like, collect herbs and stuff, is it? I played so many of those lately where it's like, oh, collect this, collect that. Ooh, we're in the muck. Now, can you climb? Okay, we can climb. Yeah, as far as performance goes, Mahendra, this is, money to China. Hey, NS. As far as performance on my computer, most games run perfectly fine. I usually turn down the shadows a little bit, turn down the graphics, so it's not running as hard. Next year, when I put a 4070 in here, probably go with the 4070 Super. This thing will be good until I finally replace my entire computer with a new build, probably in a few years. Let me see. Yesterday, you got a double hamburger and milkshake and french fries from I've never been to an In-N-Out. I was born in California. There's a ton of them down there, but my state doesn't have any, I don't think. Maybe one. Nowhere near me. Oh, I gotta see what these are. What is this? Some sort of anomaly? Is there a melee attack? Let's see, what would melee be? Controls, keyboard settings, strafe, sprint, crouch, jump, walk, lean, fire, aim, melee, stealth, kill. Oh, only for stealth kill, no melee attack? Standard knife attack, stealth kill. So melee is only if you have your knife out. Huh. So you can't like cold cock somebody with the pistol. Interesting. Ooh. I like. Everyone you know that played it didn't have any major issues. One person out of maybe 20 or so had a crash. Yeah, it's a chunk. Here's my one complaint. 155 freaking gigabytes to install this game. Now, even on medium graphics, the game looks great. And there's not really any screen tearing, there's no lag, no stuttering. I could probably crank up the settings to probably even high and not have a problem. So, you know, normally I hate downloading a game this size. But if it's enjoyable and I like it and I can continue playing through it, yeah. It's not the end of the world. Alright, so you can't jump and grab every ledge, apparently. Has to be a certain height. Guys, don't make fun of the streamer setup. He wants a GPU as old as him. Oh, man. Well, here's the thing. NS, I'm pretty sure... I've told you what specs I have on my computer before, right? I'm on the AM4 chips. I don't think I can actually install a graphics card beyond a 4070. I think I'm limited to the 4070 as the highest I can go. I think 4080 and 4090 are out of what my computer will actually allow me to install. I could be wrong, though. Man, why wasn't this game out on Halloween? This would have been so much better to play than frickin' Sophie. Oh my god, that game is such a scam and a half. Like, holy shit. Glad I didn't spend any money on it. Med kits restore health, bandages stop bleeding, that makes sense. Pick up. Where's my inventory at? That's pretty cool. Little inventory wheel. Although... Okay, right now I guess I can only select between those two. Where is my... Oh, here we go. Hey, it looks like Tarkov! These, Russians or Ukrainians, I guess you could say, they have a certain style they like. Oh boy. I feel like I should turn down the mouse sensitivity a little bit. A tiny bit high. I've been trying to get better about not having the sensitivity so freaking high. Yeah, we'll try that. Keep in mind the Chinese market is skewing the numbers a lot. Wait, you're saying one person... Oh, no one is really on the higher ends. You know, here's my thought about RFK, and it's the same thought I've had about him for a while. I never would want to freaking vote for him for president. He's like the libertarian candidate of this, not libertarian, sorry, like the green candidate this year. He's like Democrats who don't like Kamala and who are okay with Trump, who also like Bernie Sanders. That's basically where I don't want to change. I've already done this. Stop. You can turn that off now. With the fire in my hand used. I know! I've already done this. Can we grab things or not? I guess we can't. I feel like RFK appeals to the same kind of people who would vote for Bernie Sanders, and I would never in a million years vote for Bernie Sanders. So, it's like, why would I vote for a socialist who owns 3 houses? Explain that to me. That was not a peek. Oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of going underground, isn't there? Delta Force, yeah, Delta Force is coming out soon, isn't it? Kind of, his book kind of demonstrates that. Well, opinion of him as a person, I would find to be very questionable. There's a lot of like weird shit in his past that I would not really want to think about too hard.
Investigate the scientist bunker.
Dude, what is going on? Oh, an AK. Okay, here's somebody walking around. Dude, this feels like freaking Tarkov. This is hilarious. It's like Resident Evil meets Tarkov. Now, they don't do magazines in this game, right? It's just reload as you can. Okay, cool. Love the idea of Tulsi for POTUS. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I saw that about the golden joysticks. That's hilarious. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, no, exactly. Well, once Bernie became a millionaire himself, he's like, no, we gotta go after the billionaires. You see, the billionaires are the problem. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. First of all, socialism is retarded, okay? It's a nice idea. Will never work. And once, open PDA. Why am I opening my... I'm confused. Am I supposed to go in here? What are we doing? What the hell's zapping me, dude? Why am I picking him up? What the hell? What is... I'm so confused. Oh, that's frightening. That's frightening. Ah, Brandon Herrera's ATF head. That'd be fantastic. The guns in this game will break down and you'll need to replace them. Yeah, that sounds about right, Natsuno. You don't know about Brandon Herrera, Susano? So he is a gun tuber. Been around for a long time. He goes by that AK, the AK guy. He's freaking awesome. All right, he's absolutely amazing. He's friends with Donut Operator, a bunch of other YouTubers. Oh no, screw the ATF. So, I'm sorry, That's one I'll say 100%, 1000% screw the ATF. All right, so I'm just gonna search this dude and get out of the way. I'm so confused about why that thing is it like, it's on that guy's body right now. I'm so confused. Yeah, let's grab his stuff. Okay, how do we move the entire stack? Right click, take all. There we go. That works. Yeah, as far as Tulsi Gabbard, I really like Tulsi Gabbard. There's no question there. Again, I don't know about for president necessarily. It would really depend on... Okay, I hit open PDF, nothing happened. There we go. Alright, so Skiff's diary, soldier's memo. I'm not gonna read through all this, there's no way. God, I used to love games that had all this extra information you could read through. I don't have that time anymore, I just don't have it in me. You think the guns are made of the finest Play-Doh? They weren't supposed to be making up laws, not sure why that wasn't checked. You know, that's the problem though with any government agency that goes unchecked for too long. They're going to make up the rules as they see fit. Where did his body go? Why am I freaking hearing footsteps? And good God, what is that? What is this terrifying thing? You don't think living in a hand-holding society is a good idea? Yeah, it doesn't usually go very well. Tulsi's not old enough? Are you sure? 35. That's all you gotta be. She's older than I am, I'm sure, and I'm 38. You know, what terrifies me is how much stuff I'm picking up. So there's gonna be a fair amount of sneaking in this game at some point. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna piss myself. Always have medkits and other consumables at hand in the zone. I get that. Access slots, you can grab them by using Q, Q, E, or E. Oh, so you've got the quick pause or the quick press or the long press. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, it needs to prove yourself more of the public's perception. I've heard, don't see the current voters. I mean, this is where we already were. The problem is that I think the current group of people, it's like you've got the Republicans who like Trump, the Republicans who don't. What the hell was that little fireball? Oh, it came in from outside, okay. You've got the Democrats who like Trump, you got the Democrats who don't. You've got the ones who are somewhere in the middle who voted for him this time around because they couldn't stand Kamala. So I don't know long-term how sustainable that is. At some point, the parties are going to go back to their standard way of operating, which is going to be, you know, Democrats are going to vote Democrat, Republicans are going to vote Republican. I'm just hoping that the next 4 years we can actually get some shit fixed, you know? Compass shows information about your missions and environment. Great. Enemy. Where's... Oh, topical. Stop tracking. I don't want to stop tracking. What the hell was that? What the absolute hell was that? Wow. That thing is nasty. I'd actually leave cut marks on him. No worries, Susano. It's all good. Hell, half the time I can't type in English and I you know, I'm used to not sleeping. Rug, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't go over there. It looks like explosives. So we're not going to go past those signs. One thing I will say, just from kind of puttering around so far, not sure that I love the movement in this game more than other games that I've played. Especially games like Tarkov. Hang on a second, guys. Just gotta do something real quick. So far, it seems interesting. It's just getting used to the controls and stuff. I've been messing around with like the settings and all that kind of shit. Bit weird talking about all this stuff. I mean, some people are more inclined to talk politics. Some people only do it out of like, okay, I can't take any more. I'm done. Like, we got to fix some shit. This is the thing. I'm like, I never set out to be like a one-trick pony type of YouTube channel. Like, I'm only going to cover this or that. It's like, so many things in life overlap. And while, especially during the election, there was something that a lot of people were concerned about, and it was definitely a topic that a lot of people cared about. I don't want to also spend my entire life thinking about politics either. It's like there's a nice middle ground to where, okay, the election's over, and now maybe we can see some stuff starting to get fixed, you know? All right, single fire. Now we can't go through there. Ew. Forgot you have to squeeze the right mouse button. It's so funny because I actually prefer games where you have to hold down the right mouse button to actually aim down sights. But I forgot that that's the way this game is. Yo, I don't think I can go in the water, can I? Something tells me this is not a swimming game. It's just so weird. The movement is a little different than what I'm used to. You mind you don't vote? Take your opinions more than worth. Think about how it impacts you. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong, Susanna, with being honest about that stuff, you know? Missing part of Lizzo's butt. Lizzo, that's a whole different topic. What's the deal with... Why can't you go over? Is it radiation? Oh my god, you have to... Is there a radiation meter in this game also? Lizzo was one of those things that the minute she started losing weight, people forgot about what a horrible human being she was. And they're like, oh, good for her, that's so great. It's like, guys, she's truly like an evil, awful person. Who cares if she's not as fat as she once was? Like, what does that even matter? Oh my god. I feel like I would have benefited from playing the first game. I have no idea what to expect. Like, I assume looking around's a good idea, right? Trying to find stuff to pick up. Yeah, I think if... God, this is such a... This is such a big if. But if they can cut back on government spending, if RFK can do half the stuff he says he wants to do, if we can start working on, again, get rid of pharmaceutical ads in, you know, all that shit on TV, if we can get artificial ingredients to some extent under control and out of the food supply, and things like, again, fluoride in the water, everything else. If we can actually do half the shit that people say they want to do, then I'll take that as a win. It's just, I'm very suspicious, or skeptical, I should say, that 90% of the things that we want to see, or the campaign promises that we're used to hearing, are actually going to get done. Sava Coachman. Hi, Sava. I do like seeing all these medical supplies. That's very handy. Ooh, what is this one? Jaguar is pulling the old intolerance card. Oh my god. Way more intense than Fallout? It definitely feels more intense than Fallout. But see, Susano, they're not trying to sell cars. That's the thing. They're selling progressivism. They're selling the message. They're not selling cars in that commercial. That commercial, look, Jaguar already has a captured audience. People who can afford, oh my God. His freaking skull fell off of his brainstem. Look at that. Ew. So, yeah, no, the reason that they did the commercial has nothing to do with trying to sell cars. It's all about virtue signaling to a select group of people. That's all it is. They're already going to sell the cars to the people that want the cars. Oh, that's sad. Is that a broken cup or is that glitched out? I hope it's supposed to be broken. This is a lot of debris on the ground, a lot of things you can interact with. It. No wonder this game is 155 gigabytes. Like, that's a lot. A lot of detail. Oh boy. I'm gonna find some big ass zombie in one of these rooms, aren't I? What is this? Can't use it for anything. I feel like I'm taking this game way too slow. What are we, full auto? Single fire, there we go. Oh, don't walk over there apparently. Can we go over here? Or are we gonna blow up? Vodka! Yes. I think that we're not supposed to walk over here. Yeah. Oh, so they're not mines, it's radiation warnings, I guess. I was assuming it's supposed to be like landmines or something. This is gonna get like really interesting when the shit finally hits the fan. Oh boy. Can't afford to put gas in a car, let alone own one. The name of the game resonates securely with one of your favorite hobbies and you don't like that. Oh my god. Oh man. All I know is the shit's gonna hit the fan really soon here and I'm not gonna like it. Crap. Take all. Do these all use the same ammo? Okay, that's a 5.45. I think that's a 5.45 also. Yeah. All the same ammo. Where's my 5.56s? Oh, that's right. We're not in Kansas anymore. I should have bought an AK before they banned them in my state. Couldn't even get a full auto one, but just a regular AK. Now, I do know a guy who knows a guy who's got a few. Just saying. It's good to know a guy. Oh boy. Where did that freaking thing go? I'm looking at leaves circling over here thinking it's a freaking zombie. I'm not gonna need all these guns, I don't think, right? I mean, I'll just take them for now. Can you collapse them down? Put down. No. Okay, so the stock doesn't make a difference. Ah, okay. See, I'm thinking too much like Tarkov. Exactly, man. I can't go full auto. It's not legal. Even if I wanted one, I wouldn't even know where to go to find one, dude.
Have you reached the bunker? Find Dr. Ngoda. He's agreed to give you the coordinates.
Yes,
I don't think it'll be that easy.
I found the bunker.
But I'll figure it out.
Use left shift to quickly descend a ladder. Why would I need to quickly descend a ladder, though? Why are you telling me this? Hello? Can I pick this up? No? Oh my god. What is all that yellow stuff over there? I don't want to be here. Alright, that doesn't open from the outside. Is there a ladder? No? Where's the ladder at? No ladder there either. Is there a way to get inside? Let's see. Tarkov looks a lot... took a lot from the first Stalker. Okay, well that makes sense now. Highest you go is burst. I mean, all I own are a couple of ARs that are obviously semi-auto. I didn't start building mine until not too long before they started banning them in my state. If I had started collecting them years ago, I would have bought a full auto. But I don't remember in Washington State when they banned full auto. It's probably never been legal, to be honest. So we just flat out can't go inside the bunker. Seriously? Isn't that our objective, is to get inside? Oh, see, now the game's not running so hot. Whoa! Check this out. Oof. Kind of let you take everything in your inventory. Dude, the game is not doing so hot over here. The funny thing is my computer's not even working overtime right now. Oh, man. Yeah, that's not fun.
Do I need to be liked?
This is like freaking frame by frame. Holy shit.
Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not.
I can't do that. I can't play this.
Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not. I like
Oh my god.
I enjoy being liked. I have to be liked.
Oh no, who was that? NS5 gifted memberships. Thank you, dude. Else lose the stream or just you. Hopefully it was just you. NS, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. It wouldn't surprise me if we're going to start having computer issues, dude, because the game is all of a sudden freaking out on my end. Everything is like laggy and loose. Like aiming is going to be impossible in a second. Like, this is nuts. The game was running just fine, too. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the game is completely losing it. I don't know. Maybe if I can get out of this one little area, it'll be better, but... I'm gonna turn the settings down to low, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna overall quality, we're gonna drop this thing all the way down to low. See what happens. But see, even that is laggy. There was a massive delay there as I was trying to... Wait, ultra quality upscaling? Quality. Let's go balanced. Oh my god. Let's just make this look as awful as possible and see if we can make the game run a little bit better. Nah, this shouldn't matter. See if this has any effect at all. Oh man, this looks more like Call of Duty now. Hey. All right, let's let things kind of render. Repopulate some of the foliage. It's like you're playing it on a Celeron. The thing is, honest to God, this is the first game I have encountered. And it's not even because of the stream, because obviously Streamlabs is still running just fine. If it was just Oblivion that had problems, it seems like the computer is processing everything properly. It's the graphics card that's struggling with it. Now Now, Streamlabs is CPU intensive. I've run into this problem in the past. Usually it results in the stream stuttering though, not in the game performance actually dwindling. Very rough performance-wise. Hopefully that's something that they can fix in some patches, because the thing is, if it becomes a steady problem, I'm just not going to play it until I upgrade my graphics card next year, which will suck, because I genuinely want to try playing through this game and see how, you know, it goes. But even now, after lowering the graphics, it's still really rough. Like, movement is terrible. Sure, you guys can tell on your end, it's just not going well. It's like there's a huge delay between my mouse and my character. This is awful. Yeah, let's stay away from that. Oh god, this is awful. I didn't watch Vera play it earlier because I didn't want to spoil any of the game for myself. But I probably should have paid attention, because 155 gigabytes to have a game that I can't play. That's no bueno. Or however they say it in Russian. Already been in here. Yeah, the more exposure you get, the more damage you take. Let's get away from the radiation. Now again, my graphics card is old as hell, obviously. Use what to treat radiation exposure? Oh my god, I can't even navigate. Ugh. Let me get away from the radiation first. Alright. What are we treating the radiation with? Oh, this one here. Okay. All right. There we go. Radiation under control. What chewing 5 gum feels like. That's honest to God what's going on here. Shaders that you were getting at, limited what you could guess. Did your PC start doing a Windows update? No, I updated everything over the course of, you know, the last couple hours before I even got the stream going. Kind of needs a paging file on the same disk as the game install. Stopping with the ideas is too much. Yeah, unfortunately, it's like that's. I can build a computer. I can do basic maintenance and stuff on a computer. I can do basic like research and trying to figure like troubleshooting and shit. It gets to a point though where it becomes more of a nuisance than it's worth. Due to overheating? I don't think it's getting too warm. I've got the RAM sticks lit up to go along with the temps, and it's right now between like 40 and 50 Celsius, I think. So, hey, Desert, how's it going, dude? GPU, 5600 XT, my guy. Okay, old. My GPU is old. It is very old. It's very limited. But this is the first game that I've really encountered these kind of problems on. And I'm not shocked. Again, I'm not shocked at all. What I want to know, though, is why I can't get inside this bunker. This is my target. This is where I'm supposed to be. I climbed the ladders, went to the top. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I just want to get out of this area. I feel like if I get out of this area, maybe we can get performance to you know, kind of tick back up. Because the game was running perfectly fine. There was no issues whatsoever. It's this area. Maybe it's just too much going on. Here we go. Open it. Open it! Oh, this delay is killing me. Waiting for something to just jump out at me. Oh, let's just go inside. space to jump off a ladder? I don't want to jump off a ladder. I want to not have something run out here and kill me.
What the fuck happened here?
That's right. What he said. Hey, AR-416. Ooh. I'm over encumbered. No. Hang on a second. Well, I guess we'll get rid of one of these. Get rid of that one. Let's see, unload and drop. I want this guy though. Hang on a second. Yeah. American. Quick joke. Why do you phrase it like that? Why do you say joke in air quotes? Ah, shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew I waited too long to wake my camera back up. It terrifies me when you say joke. There we go, got some 5.56 ammo. Equip. Why did I just equip that? Oh no, I had this equipped instead. No? Echo detector. With outdated electronic components and subpar usability, this basic artifact detector is only redeemed by its very modest price. Okay. Did I have something equipped here before and I unequipped it? I can't remember. Wait a second, where's my knife at? Oh, knife is still here. Dude, we need to get out of this area so we can see if the freaking game runs better. Oi! Okay, we can't open that. Really? Now, this is where I came down, I think. Oh no, that's not where I came down. Oh no! That looks important. I can't take the pills? Come on, man. Oh god, I feel bad for you guys. This is killing me trying to play this game like this. This is really brutal. So the last game that I had issues with was Starfield, but that game turned out it was because I installed it on my hard drive instead of my SSD. This is just flat out like, ooh, you're just chugging along. There we go, we found him. All right. I don't want to open my PDA. Fine, open the PDA. All right, it's on my laptop. How long will these coordinates be up to date until the next emission? Someone at the bunker, that must be the man Herman sent. Who's Herman? Doge, oh my god, I know about Doge. I was watching that earlier. I was showing my wife, I'm like, what is it up to now? It was at 48 cents at the peak earlier. Is this still going up? No, okay, so it's back down to 47. Hey, Litecoin is one that I bought years ago, and I'm happy it's getting close to where it was when I first bought it. Restarting the game might fix it? We can give that a try. Kias don't sell one at Craters, it sucks, but usually I treat it as the time to buy more. Yeah, that's what I did, John, because I had bought in. Let me save the game, quit, and then reload and see if that fixes it. I don't know what I just did, but we have it saved, so. Oh my god, that was rough. Whew. All right, try this again. Boot it back up. Where do I have it saved? Right there. Dude, if I really wanted to buy a graphics card right now, I could just put it on my Amazon card and just pay it off next month or a couple months from now, whatever, dude. I don't want to overpay, you know. See, Desert, you would think that might be the issue, but the thing is, typically with Streamlabs, it's much heavier historically with what I've dealt with in the past on the processor than the graphics card. So, I don't know. Oh no, NS, it's definitely worth being skeptical about. Now that we're compiling shaders again. Seriously? Wow. Look, everything in life is worth being skeptical about at some point. Barbecue? Are you freaking kidding me, NS? Holy shit, dude. That is hilarious. Wow. Okay. Disavow, but hilarious. Yeah, now Xfinity's telling me you've used 75% of your data for the month. Yeah, because I just installed this 155 gigabyte game that I can't run. Exactly, John C. Okay, maybe not every hooker because just saying it, herpes is a thing. Maybe not the way to go there. But I definitely get what you're saying. It ain't got no gas in it. Yeah, you got to kick the tires. You got to kick it or something till it starts working again. No longer the entitled brat that he comes off as. Times are healing. Oh, shut up, dude. You know, honestly, the only reason that I can't go back right now and check like chats that I miss is because every time I do, I have to hit the Windows key to go out of the window to go back and scroll. Yeah, Susano, it is kind of weird it's doing it again. How many messages of yours have I missed tonight, NS? Be honest. Like one, maybe? One that I didn't acknowledge? Come on, man. You gotta cut me some slack here. I'm also old. I got old man problems. I have to go to work to meet a customer tomorrow to get them their order. And NS, did I tell you I don't even have my car back yet? Dropped it off on Tuesday for them to fix the freaking door latch. And here we are on Friday. They called me and said, well, the car's not ready yet, but you can come pick up a loaner. So now I got this incredible freaking Ford Bronco in my driveway that my son is obsessed with. I'm like, we're not keeping it. It's a loaner. We got to get my shitty van from 2016 back when we're done. But hey, the van's paid off. Coles was caught doing what? You're talking for everyone else too? Well, isn't talking for everyone else kind of like making it seem like everyone else agrees with you and therefore making you seem, I don't know, somewhat self-absorbed? Just saying. Well, okay. I'm not old in the grand scheme of things. I'm not as old as some. I'm definitely older than a few people here. Game and catch them at all? Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes depending on the game, it's easier to do. This game is a lot harder because I'm trying to pay attention to like the surroundings. If it's a traditional standard horror type game where things are going to jump out at you unexpectedly. Plus, the game's running so shitty for me. Wait, why are the lights out?
Well, what is it? Any updates?
Hey, it's running better though.
Is dead.
Check it out.
So are the other scientists.
Dead?
This is the way it's supposed to look, baby.
We're screwed. Get out of there immediately.
Stop freaking out and tell me where the data is stored.
I'm telling the guy, stop freaking out. I'm freaking out on inside right now.
Should be in there.
Oh, John, 100%. I've tried telling my son that because he's like, hey, are we going to get a new car? I'm like, no. That van's been paid off for the better part of a year now. When my second car's paid off, I will have 2 cars, both in my name, that I don't have to give a bank any money for. Oh my god, look, I can look around again, guys. It's a miracle. Caught doing pretend disc. Oh. Desert, don't they do that every year, though? No, NS, I want him to tweet Kofifi. Ever since he came back to Twitter, I've been waiting for a Kofifi tweet. And we have yet to get Kofifi, all right? This Coupe R spec and plenty. That's the thing, John. I bought my van, my Ford Transit, for work. I bought it to do like farmers markets on the weekend. Then it turned into more of a dad van where, you know, we take it because it's easier for a long drive. Is there a way to quick take? Oh, R, here we go. Sweet, there we go. That saves me some time. And again, it's convenient because I got 3 kids, so just throw them in the car and go. My other car is a Kia Sportage, and my God, I hate taking that anywhere. They spend the entire trip, anytime, even if it's a short drive, bitching and whining because they're just crammed in there together. Is this one open yet? All right, so we're gonna go back over here. Now that I can actually move around, hopefully that lasts. Oh, now we come back over here. Okay, copy data. Flash drive, here we go. Now we get attacked. Oh, it's a fantastic feeling. Bump up the graphics a little. Dude.
Tell him a new mission means new coordinates.
Oh, that's rough, John. Yeah, Desert. I mean, freaking Amazon's done that too.
I'm Mr. Client.
Whoa, that's a hell of a mess you got there, boys.
So yeah, Oblivion. We were talking about this before. Like I said, it's gonna be like $1,300 to get that door latch fixed on my van. They still don't have it fixed. I've got the loaner car for the weekend. Monday, I'm supposed to have the car back. And then they told me that they're not going to send the information to insurance, that I have to send it to insurance. But I'm hoping that because it was like in the attempt of vandalism or theft on my van, I'll figure it out, or you tell me. You tell me.
Remind me.
Holy fucking cow. Will you let me eat in peace for once? Alright, follow the coordinates and stick your scanner into the ground, and then back off. When it's all done, you
Oh, easy peasy.
got it?
Stick the scanner into the ground. We can figure that out.
I'm not a damn head. So long, Mr. Client.
This guy's kind of a prick, isn't he? Ford Transit Connect.
You have the coordinates. I hope you do. Things are about to get a little more complicated.
It's a weird looking vehicle, but it actually is great for work and kids that are, you know, in baseball and stuff.
This is a mobile lab. The scientists ought to have at least one.
I'm still hanging out in the same freaking bunker.
I've already got a detector.
Yeah, there you go. I've got a detector.
Acquire an artifact to shield yourself from the scanner's radiation. If you don't, you might end up.
Don't like banks.
How?
Find an anomaly. After the
Well, I'm trying, EDL. 2 boys and a girl.
use the detector's signal to
Nobody confused about their gender yet.
figured it out. I'm sure you can too. After that, attach the artifact to your belt and go plant the scanner. Just try not to get killed in the anomaly. That would be rather embarrassing.
That would be rather embarrassing. Why does the Russian have a British accent? I'm so confused. Oh, it's not easy to clean. Those things, because they got a lot of nooks and crannies, they're not easy to keep clean, I'll tell you that. How am I gonna stick it in the ground? Where's my item at? Where can I do that with? Let me see here. Can I equip this? Can't equip this somehow, can I? I should actually listen to what he was saying, huh? There should be like a button that says just to drop it, I guess. I don't know. All right, where do I put it? I can't get on that barrel, can I? Let's bandage up real quick. What happens when you let your intrusive thoughts win? Oof. Yeah, I don't like the idea of a cashless bank. That doesn't sound very user-friendly. Okay, how do we drop this scanner? Can't even, like, switch to my inventory. Oh, I guess we can just... Can we just straight up drop it? No, you can't drop it. It won't let you drop it. I'm so confused right now. How am I supposed to display or to drop the scanner? That beeping's getting really annoying. Find the artifact in the anomalous field. Oh, so we're not trying to put down... Wait, what? I'm so confused. I thought we were trying to put down our little scanner. Now we're trying to find the artifact? Okay. No, not that. Son of a bitch. There we go. I don't see no artifact. Dude, I'm so lost. Select the item and hold Alt, release it from inventory and press F4 plus... I'm telling you, dude, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. This is what the streamer gets for paying attention to chatting, you know, and not the instructions in the game. You have to suffer with the beeping now, man. Oh, there we go. It's a slug. All right, we got it. All right, it's put away. Ta-da! What the hell? What the hell, man? Holy shit, this came out of nowhere. That thing just killed me. Oh my god. Did it autosave after it picked up the slug? I thought I was on auto fire. So yeah, this is not a combat game. This is a very much try to your best to survive and not get killed by a zombie game. Ah, shit. All right, full auto. Alright. What did it say? Use I, open your inventory. There it is, pick it up. Alright, stop the beeping. Oh boy. Holy shit! What? What the? Oh my god, dude. Forget full auto, I couldn't even do anything. Is it because Russia is scary? Everyone just assumes you go to Russia, you meet zombie. It has jaw hanging down to floor. It pull your eyes out, you know. You need some vodka. How can I even prepare for that thing to attack? Like there's no way to even. We're gonna stay right here in the radiation. When hit by a heavy object or dropped onto a hard surface, the slug quickly hardens for 1 second. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, please stop beeping. Or help someone else until you understood what was going on. I don't mind the horror motif in games. It's more about, like, in this situation, practicality. Where is this thing coming from? You know? He's freaking invisible. Yo! He did. Nasty bugger. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh, NS, I never tried turning back up the graphics. There's not something one should expect from a 40-year-old. Just, yeah, you're also taking out of account the fact that I'm trying to also interact and speak and not just focus on this too. That thing that you were giving me shit for earlier, that thing. It's so funny. Secret Asian Man, on Discord and stuff. Occasionally he pops in here. I've known him for years now. He's actually friends with the guy that I went out to be in his wedding like a year ago. And so Secret Asian Man, he's always like, oh, I did this on my first try, or did this. I'm like, dude, you're not streaming. You're not trying to actually, talk to people. You're just like playing the game by yourself, minding your own business. Crap, what was I gonna do? Oh, graphics. Try to turn them back up to medium. Overall quality, we will put on medium now and see what happens. Yeah, the reload animation is really nice. We've already checked this dude out, haven't we? We have. That's right, we came over here when the game was freaking out. Yeah, I can't remember who was asking about how games typically run. I think it might have been Mahendra. I can't remember who was asking. My computer up until this game, has not had any significant issues on any type of game at all. The one exception was Godfall, which was only because I couldn't stream it and play it at the same time. Here we go. Get rid of this big-ass thing. The thing, it looks like it has a face on top. I can't get over that. It's cracking me up. That's the part that reminds me of that Atomic Heart game.
I'm okay. Is charging always this noisy?
Leave the scanning area. Probably a good idea.
That rock of yours is pretty unusual. Check the scanner quick. Is it charged?
Nope.
I knew it! I told you to get out of there! Hurry back or I'll leave without you!
Oh shit.
Calm down. I've got some time left.
I don't want to calm down. I want to go home. I never, I was gonna download the Wild Hunt, wow. Monster Hunter Wild beta and check it out. I never got around to it. Start scanning at 0.2, okay. Yo, NS, is there a noticeable difference in the graphics between low and medium? Headshot. I shot that dude in the head. Oh, come on, man. I think he's dead now. He a dead boy. Take all. I don't need that pistol. Gonna get over encumbered pretty soon here again. You don't know what caused the problem with. I mean, the thing is, like I said, I've now built 2 computers, and knock on wood, they've both worked without too many issues, to be honest. Okay, what's with all the food? Is that a way to heal, or is that... Oh shit, I gotta stop this bleed. There we go. Is food and alcohol for health, or what is that for? Health restoration, reduce hunger. Oh, my man's hungry. Shit, I didn't realize that hunger was a factor. Okay. And he's thirsty too, apparently. Stamina restoration, stamina cost. Or is my stamina's fine? Okay. Do I have something else he can eat? Eat a sausage? All right, hunger is gone. I am still over encumbered, it looks like. Oh my, there's too many things to keep track of here. I already searched this guy, right? Yeah, we searched him. Ooh, Viper 5? Yes, please. Yeah, I should probably get rid of one of these guns. Hang on a second. How are we doing on this one? Where is the durability? Oh, it's down the very bottom. Okay. We'll get rid of this guy. Unload it. And drop. What does this mean? This one's cracked? Aw, man. This Viper's busted. That's a bummer. We're still a little over encumbered. Up the graphics, see whether it impact the game performance. Yeah, and this is actually, I mean, on medium graphics, the game looks pretty nice. Now, if you put it on high, see what happens, then I'm gonna completely melt my graphics card and bye-bye stream forever and ever and ever. And now my graphics card is like, fans are going. Let's give this a second to render everything. Dell stuff never. I need a covered porch. My wife and I, we've been looking at houses trying to figure out if we can afford moving, but I need a covered porch so I can barbecue and stuff in the wintertime. Oh God, look at this. All right, so all this foliage is the problem right now. Yeah. Again, beautiful game if your computer can run it. Obviously for my computer, it's just too much. I wonder if it would still be doing the same thing though if I wasn't streaming. That would be an interesting question. It's actually locked in code. You have no idea why they did that. Oh, yeah, you know, it's really weird too, because I don't know anything about coding, but somebody was telling me like games like Valheim, you know, very limited games that don't look like they're very intensive as far as like what should be required from the graphics, because it's very like pixelated type game and all that. But Valheim is one of those games that in the coding, I guess, is poorly coded. Like it runs like crap for some people, despite the fact that it's like an 8 GB game, right? Probably a memory issue. I mean, possibly. Will Stalker 2 be in the Game Awards of 2025? I don't know. So since it came out so late in the year, it's not eligible this year, right? Yeah, let's let the foliage catch up here. Yeah, even on medium, this looks good. Obviously, it's not as lush looking as on high. Porch awning. Yeah, but Oblivion, I'm renting an apartment. I'm not building anything here. Are you all done? Okay. What time is it even? 11:20? All right, I'll wrap it up here in a little bit. Trying to think. We don't have time to watch Daredevil. It's too late as far as you know. Yeah. Again, I don't know in a game situation, once the game has been developed and coded, like how easy that would be to fix anything after the fact. I am not a programmer. I don't know how any of that shit works. I'm that guy that's like, I can put the computer together. Oh, this is the one that I dropped. I can put the computer parts together. I can do the BIOS updates. I can do all the stuff I need to make it all work. But as far as like how and why it all works, that part's out of my hands. All right, so check this out. Okay, now that we messed with the graphics, now it's doing that thing again. So I feel like if we load in with the graphics on, this would be a good test stream. This isn't even like Stalker 2 gameplay stream. This is Stalker 2 like technical stream here. All right, save. Overwrite, yes, accept. Escape, quit. Oh, it's not, you're good, Oblivion. I just, part of my 5-year plan that started like 5 years ago was getting moved out of this apartment. Hasn't happened yet. Yeah, and that's probably what's causing the problem, which is why when we load the game back in, it starts doing that with the shaders. Yeah, no, Susano, I agree. That's one of those things where it's like because like, okay, Secret Asian Man, he works in like programming and stuff. He knows programming and all that, right? So he's talked a lot about how a lot of this stuff, there's this fix, you can try this, you can try that, and I've always approached it from the more just kind of like the boomer perspective of I shouldn't have to jump through the hoops on how to fix all this stuff. I'm the customer. It should come as minimally, damaged or broken as possible so that the customer can just turn the thing on and play it. Now, when you're building your own PC and you're talking about different parts being swapped out, sure, that's a whole other ball wax. If this game was running poorly on console, then that's a whole separate issue. When you're playing on PC, it's kind of like, well, if you built the PC and it's not up to snuff when it comes to this kind of stuff, this is on me, obviously, as far as like the graphical limitations of what we can do. No wonder you're facing some... No, dude, those are just games, man. Those are just shortcuts to games. I have it organized in 3 rows. I like having 3 little rows right there. You should see my wife's, okay? Holy crap, dude. It's not so bad on the new PC yet, because she's still organizing stuff from folder to folder and all that. But she, on the other desktop, which we still have to finish pulling a few files off of before I just get rid of it, she's got, I'm talking every inch of the screen has a freaking shortcut on it. Thumbnails everywhere. And she's got file folders on top of file folders with thumbnails around them. Like, they were like going off the screen into like the ether, you know? Here I am, I've got my nice 2 or 3 organized rows over here of games that I... What it is those are there to remind me of the games that I either enjoy playing, play for just relaxing at the end of the night, or ones that I have the intention of playing even if I never get around to them. Needs to be tested at the minimum specs. Yeah, but again, like, okay, a game like this, if they release this game telling people, look, this is a big game, it's a big file, you know, 155 gigabytes. You need minimum requirement needs to be like, you know, better than what I have for this graphics card to really test out this game on like, you know, the preferred settings. So at that point, I feel like the company has done their due diligence. If the developer said, look, we made this game to look really nice, you can't run this on a potato, you know, that's all, it's all good in my opinion. But I do respect the idea that to try to make a game run as smoothly as possible, even on a more minimal system. I appreciate the intention there for some developers. Unfortunately, it's not really a reality for a lot of people, given how, I mean, look, people are these days obsessed with audio and video, right? Like, again, I'm not a big fan of, like, my monitors. This is the original, the 2 monitors I bought when I built my computer 5 years ago. Okay, they work just fine. No, they're not 4K. They don't have the highest refresh rate, and I personally don't care because I'm not a big audio video guy. I just don't care. Speakers that have decent sound, great. Headphones that have decent sound, great. A monitor that I can, you know, change some settings on, but it works fine, whatever. I'm cool with it, you know. 2 departments that dumbass corpos often cut down on Q&A and right. Yo, dude. Okay, the my favorite story about quality assurance was when Cyberpunk outsourced, when CD Projekt Red outsourced the quality control, the testing department to find bugs, to that company that lied to them and had like 1/10 of the amount of people on staff that they claimed they had. And then they were reporting minor bugs back to Cyberpunk Studio, back to CD Projekt Red, to make it look like they were actually doing something, but they overlooked the major bugs because they didn't have enough people to physically like test the games, and CD Projekt Red paid them for this. And this game testing company essentially, you know, lied about the number of people they had, the number of testers they had, and all they did was, okay, you found a little glitch there, report that to them. But they left out like the really big important ones. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Unfortunately, we've been conditioned with so many games that release in early access, in beta, and then it's in early access for 5 years or beta for 7 years. I mean, look, Escape from Tarkov released like, what, 7 years ago? And it was in beta the entire time. So for anybody, this is good information, I think. Like I said, this is a good technical stream, if we want to call it that, more than an actual gameplay stream. For people who might be having issues, definitely one fix would be, it seems, once you've tweaked your graphics settings, exit the game, let it recompile the shaders, and then it kind of fixes it. Because look, once I did this earlier, before I messed with the graphics settings, everything was just fine. Oh, dude, that's for real. And alpha testing will also tell you if something just needs to die. I'm telling you, dude, when I got invited 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever it was, it feels like a lifetime ago, when that Hyenas game that Sega was funding was in alpha. I got invited to the private alpha, and I downloaded the game. I did the tutorial. I looked at the character selection screen, and the first character that pops up was some drag queen, and then it's a whole bunch of like DEI looking characters. This was a couple years before Concord released, okay? The minute I saw that, I'm like, I'm not playing this shit. No, I'm out, whatever. But of course, I had an NDA, so I couldn't really say anything about it. But yeah, it was one of those things where I'm like, this is a game that Sega had spent $70 million on at that point there, and after the alpha test, they pulled the cord on it. They didn't double down and triple down and spend $200, $300, $400 million on the game. They just said, you know what, we're going to cut our losses and end it right there because it's just not worth it. Dev, UAT, QA, and then final product, yeah. Yeah, well, what I don't understand, though, is why, in theory, it makes sense, but why do games like Escape from Tarkov say that they're in beta? In my opinion, beta should only apply before a game releases. But then again, I'm also a believer that a game should release as a final product. You know, it's that double-edged sword. Well, do you want the game sooner where you can actually play it, or do you want to wait an extra 3-4 years and muddle through the broken mess of a game just so you can enjoy it now? I mean, okay, so there's a studio, I think they're probably like Romanian or something. I've been following them on social media for a couple of years now. I played the demo for their game a couple years back. It's called Velastir, I think it is, Velastir. And it's a side-scrolling Souls dark, you know, like a Souls-esque type game. Just in like the motif and the theme and stuff. Dark, gory, kind of like that grimdark universe kind of thing. And that game they have been developing with a small studio for several years now. I'm talking that game, I forget about it, and then I'll see a post from them. I'm like, oh, I forgot about this game, you know? And it's one of those situations where these guys are probably like, we're going to make the game finished, like done, before we actually release it, which I respect, you know? Yeah, no, and NS, I know why they do it. What I don't understand is why it's become an acceptable practice. That's what I don't understand. Well, yeah. And there are some games that even the alpha was decent. And then, of course, the Cycle I played when it was in beta. Then it released and I didn't play it anymore. I forgot about it. You know, the Cycle was like Tarkov. It was like Marauders and Tarkov, and I don't know. Like, I don't know another way to describe it. It was a really weird, really cool idea, really different game as far as extraction shooters go. But, you know, that one they pulled the plug on right after releasing the game. So, oh yeah, no, it's shipping the game itself, even digitally. It's a big task. It costs a lot of money. That's that final push. Once you have everything developed and you're ready to go, it's like, okay, well, we've made the game. Then we got to go to the marketing department to actually put the game out there and hope that we can make our money back on it. It's a terrifying prospect. Like I commend small studios that actually go through with it and are willing to put their money in the time where their mouth is. It's just, think of bug-infested beta games as the cheap $20. Yeah, that return of investment's always it's always a big question mark for a lot of companies, a lot of studios. I mean, if you're funded by Sony, let's say you're a small studio and Sony goes, we like your idea. And I think this is why you see so many small projects and small studios sell out, because these ones that are, trying to secure funding, they're just trying to stay afloat and they want to get this game out. Sony says, hey, we'll give you, X number of dollars for your studio, and you can, get all of our backing for your game, and we'll have all these people to help you test all these issues and stuff. But then it completely guts the life out of the game itself. So I guess I understand the incentive these people have to essentially sell out. At the end of the day, if all they care about is putting their game out there and making some money for their time, it's logical. It makes sense. Yo, this isn't back to normal. We're back to doing this thing again. Well, so much for that theory. Apparently I was just talking to my ass for that entire time. Look at this. That's terrible. All right, wait. Let me drop graphics down to low. Let me put it back on low and see what happens. The thing is, my fans on my graphics card, like, nothing's even working overtime. It's not like my computer sounds like it's like about to blow up or some shit. This just doesn't feel like it should be a problem. I don't know. It's very strange. Hey, Kira. Heading to Russia in 16 hours, just heard that you should delete the game. Yes. Yes, in all seriousness, Kira. Delete the game. Oh, NS, you didn't hear? They are considering it in Russia. It's like treason if you have it. Hey, every John. Well, we're messing around with it. So I have an older graphics card. Everything else on my computer should be running the game fine. It doesn't run beautifully the entire time if I don't have the graphics settings on low, which is what we've discovered. Low and occasionally medium is the only way I can run the game. You never actually worked for a studio? Well, again, you have more experience than me because I've never done anything in development. Yeah, you have to, Kira, I would, just to be safe, I would delete the game. Now, if you're not a Russian citizen, I don't know if that makes a difference. But yes, they're treating it as if it's like an act of treason, so I would definitely say delete any trace of the game if you can, if you're going to be there for a prolonged period of time, just for your own safety. God, I saw somebody tweeted out how apparently the U.S. embassy in Ukraine was getting emptied, and I'm like, what the hell? You live in Russia but got the game in the UK. Yeah, I don't know if it applies to somebody who's not a citizen of Russia, but I would just say just to be safe. You got a new Windows 11 gaming laptop? Is there an update already for the game? Well, maybe that could be part of my problem. Maybe there's an update that would help with performance. Again, I recognize that my computer is... well, not my computer, my graphics card needs a definite, like, big update. I need to spend the money next year for a better graphics card. Son of a bitch. Jump! My man won't jump. Everything's slow motion. What is going on?
Time to plant this scanner and get out of here.
What the hell's killing me? Yo. I'm so confused. Where is he at? Probably just delete Steam. Dude, okay, this has got to be like the game glitching. There's no way that the guy even camouflaged can climb in there and shoot or slash me. Oh my god, I think the game's glitching out. Look, there's a box now that just randomly appeared there. Oh my god. No, it's not radiation. But it's one of these invisible little creeper guys, but I have no idea. See, he's right here. But I can't freaking see him. How is he moving that box, but I can't hit him? This makes no sense. Holy shit. If you get it for Black Friday or Christmas, you wait for updates? Yeah. Okay, what the hell, man? This makes no sense. How is he hitting me? This has got to be a glitch. Like, I got stuff like floating everywhere. Just kill me already. How can I not hit him at all? Yeah, we got barrels flying around everywhere. What the hell's going on? Good lord. You can't gift after you bought it for yourself? Are you sure? Yeah, you just have to go to the Steam page, I think. Oh, you mean after you, no, yeah, you can't gift it after you've already, if you've already redeemed the key, you can't gift it. Holy shit, what is going on? It says take the scanner, but I can't take the scanner. Here we go.
Herman, Solder's premium coordinates smell like a scam.
His coordinates always work.
You could ask for a refund if you haven't played it.
Could have thrown a wrench in the works.
We'll find out soon.
If you haven't actually played the game at all, you could just ask for a refund. Why does the fire wait until I walk right past it to go off? This game, I'm starting to have like Atomic Heart vibes from this game because there was a lot of weird stuff that happened in that game too that was like either glitches or just unexplained shit.
Skip, are you there? The place is swarming with soldiers. They're gonna shut everything down and then you'll never get out of the zone.
Just one spot left.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, just one spot left, no biggie.
And come back right now.
That's got no
Waltzing through a cemetery, no big deal.
Over and out.
Yeah, under 2 or 3 hours you can get a refund, I think, right? Oh, you played like 8 hours. Oh, then you got further than me. How's it running for you, Kira? How is it? Well, you might have a better computer than my graphics card is. Like I said, very old. How do we get in there? I see something there I think I can pick up. And I wonder if we can get around the other side. Yeah, I don't think that invisible enemy was working properly. I'm pretty sure that was not supposed to be happening. Hey, 9mm, all right. Ooh, what's in the safe? Take everything. Oh, I was getting a lot of frame rate drops. Well, see, my game is so your 3070. I think your 3070 is equivalent wise slightly better than the 5600 XT that I have. I think my 5600 is more equivalent to like a 3060. So do I need to clear up this radiation? Oh no, shit, I didn't need a bandage, I need the radiation thing. Wait, how's that the vodka now? Wait, I'm so confused, everything got switched around. Oh, because I used the one that I had. Oh no. That sucks. Oh wait, vodka reduces radiation. Okay, cool, I didn't know that. Oh, so, long story short, my wife and I were talking about it earlier, with all this shit with Russia and them threatening nuclear war. I'm like, yeah, I need to go pick up some of those, iodine tablets or whatever they have, in case we all get nuked and survive. I'll also pick up maybe some gas masks or some shit. Like, it's getting to the point where in my life I never thought I'd have to start thinking about this stuff, but now I'm seriously considering it. 3070 laptop's equivalent to 2060 Ti in terms of desktop. See, again, I just know very basic terminology. Jump in. That's so confusing, Kira. That's just... trying to figure that shit out is awful. Russians must be fans of the Fallout series.
Kind of anomaly. Quiet.
Oh, man.
I see the scanner. Tracing for anomalous activity in radio signals. Situation unclear. You, inside. You, to the roof. Move out.
We gotta kill these boys. Yeah, benchmarks are just benchmarks, exactly.
Come in, HQ. Damn it. Stalker PDA detected. Someone here! Oh, no.
I love how he doesn't actually, you know, look behind the door. Don't call me Danny, damn it. What are you doing? Oh no! Wait a second, I didn't get knocked down by a strong independent whammon? Second two numbers matter a lot more than the first two generally. The first numbers refer to the feature sets. Oh my god. So that was just the introduction. Okay, well, I want to know why the enemy was glitching out like that. Like that dude that was invisible, that I don't think that was supposed to happen. Man was moving everything in sight, but I couldn't hit him. Not a modern audience game. Wait, so did they take all my stuff? Oh my god.
What the? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Some fireworks, huh? Who are you? I'm your guardian angel. Here's your bolt. Why the hell would I need a bolt? Take a look around.
Where'd they put me?
Crap. Yep. Toss it into the anomaly, then while it resets, run.
Oh, I've played games like this before. Shit, what was the one most recently? Where you have to like temporarily distract the little anomaly things and run through them. Alright, I'm gonna pick this up next time I play this. NVIDIA might take issue with your take on it. Well, I mean, yeah, but like I said, I know as much as I need to about most of this crap just to survive when it comes to computer stuff. I know typically bigger numbers usually equals better to a certain degree. Like, for example, 4070 better than 4060, 4070 Super better than 4070. But I know that there are variables that you take into consideration when it comes to all that stuff too. What I have a hard time with is knowing which one is comparable to which. Again, like NS was saying, the 2060 Ti being comparable to a 3070 in a laptop. Like, I don't personally, that's outside of my wheelhouse when it comes to those kind of specifics, you know. 4060 is a 4050. Oh, well, there you go. See, like I said, you learn something new every day. All I know is I put a 4060 in my wife's computer, and the damn thing never even has to turn the fans on because it's right at the moment beyond anything she's using her computer for, you know? Same idea with guns and ammo. Yeah, I mean, to a degree. Bigger equals more boom, to an extent. Because the beard's almost back. Well, now I gotta decide how long I'm gonna let it grow. My daughter's been pestering me for a while now, off and on. She's like, oh, you need to shave the beard off. And then she's at the same time like, oh no, you need to let it grow so I can braid it. She, honest to God, wants to do the thing like you see with like the dwarves on Lord of the Rings, where they have like the braided beards and stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm not letting it grow that long. It's just not happening. Can send you a link for the GN Mega Charts. It's massive. I mean, I usually go to like the benchmark tests, but yeah, if you have something that's better that shows an actual comparison between GPUs, that would be awesome, Oblivion. Just you can either share it on Discord or DM it to me on Discord if you want it. I don't know. You could just put it in the PC channel on Discord if you want. I could even pin it because that'd be fantastic. That's awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm doing some sort of live reading on Sunday night on Moxie's channel for some Lost Star Trek episode, I guess. I don't know. I committed to it, and now I'm just like in the back of my brain going, what? Why the hell why am I doing this to myself? I'm not even a Star Trek fan. But I'll be over there on Sunday night and then back on Monday on our channel over here. A biker-esque beard? What you mean like okay, so I've told my wife, because you know, I got hair, but we got the receding hairline going on, right? I told my wife for a while, I want to shave my head bald if I ever start going like really bald, and then grow the beard long. Just kind of like from here down, have the long beard, big ass bald head. Obama Bin Laden. Yeah, no you didn't. Night Desert. Take it easy, dude. I think it was for 8K. Who has an 8? Yeah, that too. Like I said, my gaming monitor is a 1080. It's not even like 4K or some shit like that. Oh man. Yeah, Kira, good luck with that. It's not a situation I'd love to be in, but again, it's outside of my pay grade when it comes to international policies and everything else. Maybe it explains this as far as what the numbers actually means. Yeah. No, I mean, I'll take a look at all this stuff before I buy my next graphics card. And then, of course, before I build a computer again in a few years, it's something I'll definitely take into account. So it's lots of good food for thought, you know? It's stuff that I definitely... The more that I do this stuff off and on with computers, just like, you know, research and all that, I feel like the more qualified I am to speak on it as things continue, so... Alright guys, but I appreciate you guys all hanging. I will catch you guys next time. NS, thank you for the gifted subs. As always, dude, you are fantastic. Old streamer guy. You left off old ass. It's old ass streamer. Come on.